haven't done anything. It's just all closed when I click the stop. Yeah, but that's the thing.
Oh, God. What do you do today?
Oh no, I need to restart it. Yeah, how do I get that thing? No, I'm trying to pull up. There's like a little, yeah, but it's
That's really cool. The scoreboard has to be, it's on YouTube. There is a problem there. He needs all the stats he can get right now. We need to get all the stats, all the right stats, right?
Oh.
Yeah? I know there was a girl. He went to second base on that with a wild throw. No, the one. You got to first base and then.
I didn't watch it.
What do you know his phone number is? Oh no.
Did she?
What's the number? I don't know. Did Brad leave? I was going to start in like 10 minutes. I need to pick this up. Oh no. Oh, sorry, I'm putting that on.
Second home. He got there on second base. Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Literally just pick end string, and the thing that you adjust the scoreboard with. Yeah, like the app at the bottom is score and oh my god, we're retarded. We got it. Thanks, BJ. Thank you, BJ. Oh my god, we're all good. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what these nuggets doing, bro. What are you doing? Why putting her on a bird? I need control. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll take a photo. We'll take a photo. Yeah, I'll do it. Off.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Cronulla vs Baulkham Hills first grade, the final game out here at Arncliffe. Starting for Baulkham Hills, batting 1, we've got Jacob Eunice playing second base. Then we have Zach Shepherd playing first. We then have David Nellius playing right field. We then have Cyan Howard. Yeah, Cyan Howard at the hot corner playing third base. Then Lachlan McCarley, number 73, sitting out there in left field. And we have Jack Dormer, the power catcher behind the plate. We then have Kurt Eden DHing tonight for us.
Former Cronulla Shark.
Batting 8-hole, we have Phoenix McFarlane playing centre field. He's normally an infield player here.
Normally playing shortstop or second base.
He has now been moved to the outfield, and hitting 9 to finish up is Luke Claassen playing shortstop.
And then starting for the Cronulla Sharks, Jake McKenzie leading it off at shortstop. Ladano Kim batting 2-hole, playing at second base. Michael Campbell hitting 3-hole in the centre field.
It was this thing we missed.
Yeah, we're missing the scoreboard. Sorry. Kobe Roberts hitting cleanup at the hot corner. Peter Baker batting 5-hole at first base. Lachlan Ross, usually a third baseman or a second baseman, but DHing today in the 6-hole. Matthew Traynor, an under-18s player, batting 7th in right field. And then JC, or John Collins, catching, batting 8. And Zane Ross, left field.
Starting for Baulkham Hills,
Alexander Wells.
we have Alexander Wells, number 97.
Our starting pitcher for Cronulla is Alex Brook. Both very talented pitching.
Alex Brook also has a brother who has recently moved down to the MacArthur Orioles.
Yes, he has.
He is also a Blue Sox player, a Sydney Blue Sox player. As the coaches come to the plate for their meeting, Phil Hammer, and as we call him, Studdo, with our 2 umpires here today. We are lucky to get 2 out. Sometimes we are unfortunate enough to only be able to have 1.
Yes.
So we have Brooks and Collins come out, getting ready to
Colin
warm
Sheehan
up.
making a guest appearance.
Callum Sheehan has now entered the booth table. He just had 1 amazing game of second grade. I think he will hang around to see if he can get any game time in his first grade match.
He will also be starting catcher for Arncliffe first grade tomorrow.
Majority of the boys sitting in and around the Cronulla family we have around here all play a variety of different age groups, different levels. Some of them are still in the junior program coming through Cronulla. as grade are trying to get more of the juniors coming through to play with them in the state league world, as in past years we have Cronulla's had players go elsewhere such as Ryde, Blacktown and the Orioles, as we've seen with
And Baulkham Hills.
and Baulkham Hills. We have had a couple go to Baulkham Hills.
We've been informed that the pitcher prefers to be referred to as Alexander Wells.
He prefers his full name.
He doesn't, apparently. His mother does.
His mother does.
Yes.
Was, as you say, you do what your mum wants most of the time.
They do say that.
They do say that. As Brooks has just finished his warm-up, the umpire brushes off the plate for the first pitch of the game.
Brooks getting set on the mound. Jacob Eunice ready to bat.
As he
And that is
delivers
strike one.
a first pitch strike, crucial in games like these.
Great start. Gets set on the mound. Off-speed pitch for a strike two. Working very efficiently already, Brooks. Brooks shaking off John Collins several times. Now coming to set.
Trying to find his pitch.
That was a foul ball.
As they attempt, and they make
Matthew
the catch.
Trainer makes the play.
Matthew Trainer along the right field line makes an amazing grab close to the fence.
Under 18s, he started at pitching, then moved to first base, then moved to right field. Now playing right field in first grade.
He did have one hell of a game. He had a very good game.
Now
in
Zach
18s.
Shepherd up to bat. Brooke comes to the set. The drive.
That's gonna
Zane Ross makes
find
the
the glove
catch.
of Zane Ross out in left field.
Very, very speedy runner, Zane Ross.
Very fast guy. That would have been
Difficult play for anyone else.
as David Canales steps up to the plate, the 3-hole hitter, as he watches ball one low.
First ball of the night for Brooks.
Baulkham Hills here have quite a stacked lineup. Phoenix McFarlane getting moved up from second grade to first grade.
That is strike one on an off-speed pitch.
As well does Cronulla. Cronulla, a slide step and a pop-up. That's travelling to the right field line. As Kim makes an amazing grab near the line.
Starting pitcher, Alexander Wells.
As we see
Warming
Wells warming up here. Jack Dormer behind the plate. An amazing catcher. Not only a player, but a coach.
And we are back. Jake McKenzie stepping in the box.
Alexander Wells looked very strong through his warm-up pitches. Jack Dormer a brick wall behind the plate.
Jake McKenzie recently returning from the United States of America in minor league baseball.
He's having a good career over there.
That's
As
a
he
drive.
flies one to
That may
right
drop.
center, and the ball gets down.
And
He
the
looks
young
for two.
infielder drops.
He looks for 2, but he scrambles back to 1 as the outfield gets the ball in quickly.
Great start for the young infielder.
Number 93, Ladano Kim steps in. Kim is known to be a very good power hitter, putting one out down at Gilchrist Oval.
Almost like he swings effortlessly as he takes strike 1.
This comes set, and the runner
Reverse
goes.
steal.
Adds a foul.
That's a foul ball.
Put over the back. Oh, the wind tries to blow it back, but Zach Shepard is unable to grab that as that lands on top of the batting cages. Spare life for Kim, you could say. The wind trying to pull that one back in.
Not 100% sure on the pitches that Wells throws, but this would be the perfect time for a change-up or an off-speed pitch
Yes.
to get that ground ball double play. And there it is,
And
off-speed for strike 3.
Spinning around. Kim doesn't look too phased after that at bat. I think he's going to go back to the dugout, recoup himself, and get out there and have a fielding inning for him.
Here is ABL legend Michael Campbell, played Blue Sox and Canberra Cavalry, hitting his first career ABL home run last year.
Still is a Blue Sox player, as we do not see Steele the past 2 pitches after going on the foul pitch.
And that is ball 1. Michael Campbell, or also known as Cambo, has just recently re-signed with the Blue Sox and is looking to stay with them for this season. As that is ball 2.
So very well rounded here, although this is a lefty AB, as he does like them. He, as we've seen in previous weeks, he does prefer the lefty-lefty matchups.
He really does, especially against Ride Hawks in the first.
He watches a curveball come by high.
For ball 3. Interesting call, isn't that, Riley? Yeah, 2-0 curveball.
Curveball on 2-0. I mean, if he's not locating his fastball too well, I mean, you kind of
Yeah.
have to try something else. As that is
That's
a
ball
fastball put on the outside of the plate. Wells does not look too happy with that call.
Very close pitch.
As we
but
have the
correct call.
The power hitter, Kobe Roberts, stepping up to the plate. Swinging a very hot stick as well over the past couple of weeks.
Just coming home from college in the United States. First round hits a 100-mile plus line drive into right center. Looking for another one of those
So
today.
he watches ball 1 come up. Runners at first and second here for Cronulla, with only 1 out, trying to capitalise with that runner in scoring position. Campbell looking to go somewhere. It's
It's a
fouled
great
straight
swing.
back.
Straight back at our faces. As Bam Bam strolls over the ball, taking his time.
A lot of veteran players in this first grade side for both Cronulla and Baulkham Hills.
Very good mix of veterans and young players.
As there is a filthy curveball
For ball 2.
coming through.
Yes, our left field, our entire outfield is very young, besides Michael Campbell. Matthew Traynor being only just turned 17 years old, and our left fielder Zane Ross just coming back from college. As the runners take off.
And it's put foul
Foul.
over the right side. That would have been beautifully
aggressive play.
executed if unfortunately he didn't get so far under the ball. That would have been perfectly placed between the 3-4 hole to advance both runners.
Kobe Roberts, a very talented batter. Runners go again.
Runners- And
There's his foul again.
it's blooped in. Zach Shepherd going, and
And he bobbles it.
he bobbles it. Did he come up with it? I don't believe so. No, he didn't.
He bobbled it in foul territory.
As we said before, those bullpens are in play. So anything through there is free of range for all fielders.
Kobe Roberts having a fantastic at bat here, fouling off a few pitches. As Peter Baker waits eagerly for his at bat. Looking very locked in.
Set.
And that's a great swing.
Line drive. That's going to hold up. And bounces. It bounces away from the outfielders. This is going to be extra bases.
Oh, he stays at first.
Kobe Roberts stays at first, but advances Campbell all the way to third.
Great swing by the young
And
third
McKenzie
baseman.
scores from second base.
Cronulla now leads 1-0. With one out and runners on third and first still.
Runners on first and third here, Jackson. This could be the time to get going.
It would be. Bam Bam been having a great year this year, Peter Baker.
The lefty-lefty matchup again as he watches
strike
strike one over the plate.
Peter Baker, a very consistent hitter. He could hit it over the fence every time if he wanted to.
He could. With the wind pushing against his pull side, it might not happen this afternoon.
And there's just another single.
It's one off the pitcher. They come home with it. And it's an awkward play, but
He's tagged out at
Campbell
home.
is tagged out.
Great play by the pitcher.
Very heads up from Wells.
As the runners advance to first and second. 2 outs now.
Cronulla still have a runner in scoring position here for Lachlan Ross.
Lachlan
See
Ross, a
if-
very consistent batter.
See if he can come through here. Cronulla trying to capitalise more here. As he watches strike
As the
one,
runners
as the runners
advance.
take off on a pass ball. That's just dropped out of Dormer's glove.
And I think that might be Peter Baker's first stolen base of the year. Let's just say his job in baseball isn't to be doing the stolen bases.
No. Lachlan Ross comes ready. The pitcher comes set.
Lachlan Ross.
Wells delivers a strike that's fouled straight back over. Lewis Gardner better watch out.
Lachlan Ross known to be preferring left-handed pitches, but we'll see how those matchups work today.
We've seen very aggressive swings from him
We have.
today so far, which is good to see. And he watches one just up
That's
for
ball
ball
2.
two.
This is Lachlan Ross's favourite count to hit in.
As Wells comes set, he delivers, and
So
he
it's ball
throws
3.
another ball, just missing up Wells.
Do you want to hear a fun fact about the Ross brothers? Lachlan Ross. They look like twins, but
They're not twins.
no, they're not. He's
They-
like
they
3 years
look like
older than him.
twins.
They do look very similar.
And he
So
delivers a
Very
big
strong swing. Almost the complete opposite, the brothers.
That swing was just like his first one, very aggressive, trying to do damage with 2 outs, both runners in scoring position. As Wells gets the sign, comes set. And
That's a
he drives
great
one
swing.
into left field. That's going to sit. Are they going to send? They're not going to send Baker. He's going to hold up at third. And he slowly makes his way back to the base.
Great
A
swing by
single from
Lachlan Ross.
Lachlan Ross to score another run for Cronulla.
Now, starting pitcher for under 18s, Matthew Traynor is stepping up to the plate.
Matthew Traynor here. This is not his first grade debut. He has been around these grounds before. Let's see if he can come through tonight for Cronulla.
He almost looks like he has the same amount of confidence in under 18s in first grade now.
He does. He's not much of a phased man. And he
As that is a
pops
swing.
into right field. This might hang up, but the sun was an issue, and it is
And he catches
secured
it.
by the right fielder. As Cronulla put on 2 here in the bottom of the first, leading 2-0.
And we are back for the top of the second.
As we have number 73 here, Liam McCarthy. Sorry, Lachlan McCarthy.
Brooks sets. Ball 1 to start the inning.
Ball 1 just low there. Good execution on the pitch. Just a little low for the tall McCarthy.
Good pitch.
Okay. That
Way
was
to
a
come back.
fastball put just higher than the last pitch, executed perfectly for the strike. Wells here, Cronulla's looking he can go deeper into this game. As a
This is
curveball
ground
is
ball.
hit straight to shortstop, is gloved up cleanly, and on the run
Great
throw,
play.
and there's the first out for Cronulla.
Keep forgetting to change the camera.
As Jack Dormer here, number 27, sorry, steps up to the plate. He's behind the dish today. Let's see if he can come through and help his pitcher out. Jack Dormer being all around, very, very well-rounded
Very powerful catcher.
as he watches strike 1 straight down the middle.
Looking to do damage with every swing.
I've also been told he's a pretty good coach as well, coaching some of the under-16s Australian squad kids to go away.
There's a good pitch on the top of the zone, but for ball 1.
Jack Dormer's first at bat here this afternoon.
Brooks coming to a set.
As a curveball comes past just up.
For ball 2.
Wells, sorry. Brooks comes set, and the pitch.
That's a fly ball.
Short.
High.
Who's going to call it? The shortstop's calling for it, and
Jake
it is
McKenzie
gloved
makes the play.
cleanly.
2 outs. Both gone to Jake McKenzie, the shortstop.
A routine catch for
Sorry.
McKenzie there.
Kurt Eden, a former Cronulla Shark.
Here we go.
Very close friends with centre fielder Michael Campbell. Both playing for Central Coast and Country Championships.
The 7-hole here. Kurt Eden trying to put a runner on with 2 outs here in the top of the second.
As there's a strike 1.
He watches strike 1 over that hour and a half. We've got a bit of a pitching report today. The zone's pretty open. It's not.
Yep. Very much of a pitcher's zone today.
Yeah, it's a bit more of a pitcher's zone. As
There's
it's a
a
ground
ground
ball
ball.
hit straight to Kobe, takes it in front and fires across the diamond to Peter Baker to get the third out. Beautiful play.
Kobe
from the third
Roberts.
baseman, Kobe Roberts.
Kobe Roberts does look very comfortable over there at third base, but he is a first baseman by trade.
He is. We might also see him get on the mound later
He might, yes.
for a pitching appearance if Cronulla do need As John Collins, the 8-hole, comes up to bat here, also known as JC, catcher coach around here, helping out a lot of the younger catchers coming up through the grades and try and advance them to get to the spot where he is.
Cronulla leading 2-0, bottom of the second. As the first pitch is ball.
Ball down and in that Dormer is unable to get to.
Dormer had a few pass balls already this game.
I'm not too sure if we could call them pass balls. They've kind of popped out of his glove. So a bit unfortunate there. As a drive into the left centre gap, that's going to hold up for the centre fielder who makes the catch.
Phoenix McFarlane, the centre fielder today, is usually a middle infielder.
Phoenix is normally playing shortstop, but this Baulkham Hills team obviously had different thoughts for him.
He's a very strong team.
I mean, as Phoenix does have a very strong arm, he is able to play.
Here's the other one of the Ross brothers, Lane Ross. As well as ball one, typically a slap hitter, so if I was a third baseman, I'd be very ready. And he could bunt at any situation.
Lefty-lefty situation here with one out could be the idea just to get a base runner on for Cronulla here. As a curveball floats in there for strike one.
Brooks very confident with his curveball today.
We're seeing a lot of them. This pitch comes. And it's another curveball.
Strike two for another curveball.
Wells very confident here, throwing that curveball in counts that he may not normally throw that.
Ross seems very unhappy about that call.
I believe he wanted that one out. And it's another one, but he's fouled it off. Great job there by Ross to keep the at-bat going and foul that pitch off.
I've only recently met Zane Ross, but very committed and very driven baseball player.
Zane Ross, the 9-hole, trying to turn this back over with a base runner on for the top of the lineup as he watches ball two, up and away.
Usually the leadoff, but today he'll be batting 9-hole just to give other players a run at leadoff to see how they go.
This Cronulla team very shifty here, like to move players around. As he fouls one off, third baseman's running for it, but no chance as that's put over the fence over the left field line.
That was the third curveball in the exact same spot to Zane, and Zane went no, no, no to that one.
Zane really defensive on that curveball, starting in and ending out. And
there's a drive.
That might get down.
That might drop. But great play by the right fielder.
A spectacular play from the right fielder.
Great play by the right fielder.
Being able to cover that ground as he was playing closer to the line there. A good read.
The leadoff, Jake McKenzie, steps in the box, playing shortstop, made a few great plays today. Hoping to improve on his night tonight with another base hit.
He has had a lot of activity at shortstop tonight. As he
gets
a
strike one.
Curveball coming straight in. Wells very confident throwing that curveball early in the count. Cronulla may have to adjust and maybe sit on that first pitch curveball. As it comes in again, it's a slow ground to the third. That's hit fair. He makes the throw.
I've messed up the camera again. I had the wrong camera view. Sorry, guys.
As Jake McKenzie beats out an infield single that barely stayed fair to keep Cronulla alive in the bottom of the second.
Wells doesn't look too happy.
Ludano Kim back up to bat here. Let's see what he can do.
There's a runner fake steal.
As there's a drive into the right centre gap, the exact same spot where they caught the ball for, but they are covering there.
And they've made the play.
And it is gathered by the right fielder once again. 2 nice plays from the right fielder. As Brooks is warming up here, the wind and the cold air is starting to come through. The cold.
In between innings, you do 2. Okay?
Brooks trying to work his pitches with the slight breeze coming through. It's a bit more than a slight breeze, as the wind has started to pick up in the past hour or two through the second grade game. As an easy throw over by Collins behind the dish. Leading off this innings, we have the 8-hole, Phoenix McFarlane, who is
young but very talented baseball player.
Very talented. He has just come back from a tour in Florida for the under-18s Australian squad.
He did.
Some of the players through Cronulla have had the opportunity to train with him and seen how accurate of a player he is as he takes ball 1 low. Brooks shakes off a couple pitches as he comes set. As Phoenix fouls a fastball straight back.
Good swing on the high fastball for Phoenix McFarlane.
Healthy hack there.
Brooks looking to be throwing upper 80s tonight.
Brooks is known to sit anywhere between 85 and 88.
And so does ball 2.
And from what it appears, it looks like he is sitting around that margin.
Most definitely, with a few that have been quite quick.
So we have our head coach, Greg Phillips, coming around, just checking in with the scorers, seeing
Ball 3.
Seeing what his pitch is at, just double checking pitch counts. As Brooks finds himself in a bit of a hole here with the count 3-1 to Phoenix McFarlane. As he takes a healthy hack, fouled straight back again.
Nearly hitting us in the head, but it's okay.
Phoenix in a very passive but aggressive batter.
Yes.
He will be very passive on the pitches that he might not find strikes, but then the ones he feels like are there, he will unload on.
He's also a very confident batter as he takes ball 4.
As he walks on a fastball just on the outside of the plate. John Collins just having to reach for that. Which brings up the 9-hole here. Luke Clemson.
Clemson or Clemson?
I'm not too sure. The lineup card was a little funny.
Yeah.
We might be able to get a look
Baulkham
at
Hills
the back
head
of this
coach
jersey here.
hasn't got the neatest of writing, so we're trying our best. I'm
Phoenix
sorry.
takes a healthy lead off first base as strike one is thrown. Clapson. Our apologies, Luke Clapson.
Okay, maybe correct that. Yep. Phoenix McFarlane, a very quick runner. I mean, very quick. So I would not be surprised if he tries to take off here with a healthy lead off first base. And that's a back pick.
And the pickoff attempt from Brooks is unsuccessful, but Baker keeps it in front. So we have a predominantly younger team all over the field for Cronulla. As a foul ball put up that JC thinks about, but no, slams the clubhouse roof.
For strike 2.
Count 0-2 here. This is where Brooks really needs to capitalise
He really does, yes.
and get ahead in his at bats, not to fall behind in the pitch counts.
As head coach Studdo comes out, checking scorecards, pitch counts.
And the Phoenix takes off the throw from JC. And Phoenix McFarlane just gets in there. Kim unable to put the tag on in time.
That is also ball 1 to the batter.
Good throw over by Collins there.
As my co-host has a little snack of a french fry.
Clapson here. 1-2 count.
Brooks getting set.
And a fastball lined
Just out of the reach.
glove of Baker. Will they send McFarlane? No, they won't.
No, they will not. They'll
him
hold
with
him.
the arm of Matt Trainer in right field.
Great swing by the
Great swing by the number 9 hitter, Luke Clapson,
playing shortstop.
fighting off in a 1-2 count to get a base hit. It's exactly what you want from your 9 hole.
It really is, yes. Perfect.
Flips it back over to the top here.
Dangerous situation for Brooks here, but I'm more than confident that he can get out of this. Does he get a ground ball?
As Kobe and Kim checks, throws it.
Brings it home and he's out!
4, and he's out.
Fantastic play by Ladano Kim to get a double play.
Cronulla capitalise on a base running error there by Phoenix McFarlane, trying to stretch.
Very heads up play by the second baseman Ladano Kim.
Trying to stretch a hard hit ground ball to Kobe Roberts at third. Trying to get the double play the normal way. But Ladano Kim likes to play it his own way and comes home with it. Stepping up now, we got Zach Shepherd, who
This
gets
is a
out
high
of the way
fastball.
of the first pitch. A little stutter step in there, and he is confidently back in the box. Brooks comes set. Baker seems to want to pick off.
Runner not taking a very big lead, and that is strike 1. That looked to have some little bit of tail or off-speed movement to that, but it seemed the same speed as his fastball. So
That did. That may have been a 2-seam we've just seen there.
yes, maybe, or even a cut fastball.
As we've stated, we're not too aware of the pitcher's arsenals.
No, we're not.
We will keep you updated on the pitches we see. As the runner at first taking a bigger lead, it does not go. A pitch lined into the left center gap. That'll get going, and that's going to bounce over for a ground rule double.
Lucky for the pitcher, because that runner was easily scoring if that didn't go over.
Zach Shepherd stopping at second, and Eunice having to go back to third. Oh, a ground rule triple. Home run.
Oh, home run! Home run!
That is a home run.
Big swing by Zach Shepherd.
Everyone was clueless until we've just been stated by the umpires that ball travelled out on the full. That is very hard at this field at Arncliffe.
Especially with the wind.
Not much fire of the ball, although that was hit to left centre, so that wind would have helped that carry. A massive home run there from Zach Shepherd, a 2-run home run. Home run.
Even
There
better.
we go. A 2-run home run, putting Baulko up 3-2.
Come on, Brooksy! Nope. Sorry, no bias towards...
My co-host here has accidentally chirped for the Cronulla
Yes,
team.
sorry. No bias or anything.
As the ball is fouled straight back for strike 1. As
Brooks
the 3
coming
hole
back.
here. The 3 hole here. Steps in. Brooks taking his time. He knows he's in control here. Although he has just had a home run hidden off him, there is no runners on base, leaving him with no worries other than the batter. As that one goes behind him,
taking his head off.
just got down in time.
We may need to check the batter's pants. Not 100% sure, but we might have to. Because that was very nearly his head.
He did a very good job to get out of that one. Very athletic.
Yes. As the count is 1-1 with 2 outs. Brooks comes to the set.
And a fastball just up and out for ball 2.
That seemed to be a cut fastball that time.
The right fielder here had 2 spectacular plays last inning,
Really did, yes.
making the difference for Baulkham Hills. As a fastball is cut on, a very healthy hack by Candelas.
Yes.
Candelas
That
here,
is driven.
one
Right center gap. Down for a
Back
single.
flips for a single.
Not gonna lie, I can't hear a word you're saying. These are like sound cues, I can't hear nothing. All I can hear is, yeah.
Here we go with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd here with a runner on first. Baulkham Hills trying to extend their lead here.
As Sean Howard comes up to the dish.
The number 4.
Or Cian. We're not 100% sure how to pronounce that name.
We're apologetic. As
It's
the
driven.
pitch driven to the right,
Deep to right field.
side of the field. Matt Trainer sitting under it, and he
And
gets
makes the play.
Matt Trainer, the young right fielder, not too used to right field, but he can do it.
You want that autograph, bro? We're actually ready. Oh, get Andy Turn on the mic. Andy Turn.
And we're back. Wells here, looking for his 3rd inning of work.
Yes, looks very strong.
After Baulkham Hills have helped him out there, putting on a couple extra runs. As Michael
Cambo
Campbell
takes
here,
first pitch for a ball.
Michael Campbell in here takes ball 1.
There's balls.
Michael Campbell taking ball 2 on the outer half of the plate.
On a very close pitch.
Very close pitch there from Wells, unfortunately just a little bit outside. As he takes another one on the outside part of the plate. Wells really trying to light up the outside part of the plate on these left-handed Cronulla hitters. As he comes set,
Cambo could also swing 3-0, but he doesn't. He takes a pitch down the middle.
and he sees the first strike of the at-bat, a fastball sitting over the heart of the plate.
First strike of the inning, in fact.
As he
was a
hacked
foul.
a high fastball that may have been just out of the zone, but he looked like he loved that pitch.
Having a
As
debate
Campbell-
whether it was a curveball or a fastball, but
As Campbell steps back in here with a 3-2 count.
and there's the curveball for the strike 3.
There's the curveball we've been seeing these past 3 innings. Wells is very confident in throwing it with any count, as we have just seen there.
I'm interested to find out how many strikeouts Wells has already. Seems would be very high. As that is strike 1 to Kobe Roberts.
Kobe Roberts here, the power hitting third baseman. He's played an amazing game so far at the hot
He
corner.
really has, with a single in the first at bat.
And
So
he
his
takes
ball
the ball
to very close.
Very close there. Ball. We have 1 ball and 1 strike here as Wells comes set.
Kobe's nickname is Kobalicious.
As there's the curveball we
For
see
strike 2.
again. He's come back to that. He's very confident with his curveball tonight. Very well executed.
There was a very big smirk on his face, Kobe Roberts.
Kobe knew that one should have been hit a long way.
There's
As
an
he
inside
gets
fastball
blown-
for strike 3.
As he gets a fastball blown by him on the inside part of the plate. Unfortunate for Kobe Roberts.
Who's Peter Baker? Had a
Peter
hit in his
Baker,
first at bat. We believe.
Yes, he did. He had the single up the middle.
Yes, he did. He did have a single up the middle, in fact.
As the shortstop does move further towards second base to negate that gap up the middle, although the second baseman has seemed to push over as
Second
he is the
baseman.
left-handed hitter.
Yes, there's a massive gap up the middle.
Jacob Eunice,
There's strike 1.
a big hack there from Peter Baker. He was looking to do something with that.
Looking for a greater bat from the veteran.
And there's a
And there's a
flare. Flare to the left field line. That's going to sit.
It is foul.
Foul.
Just on the line.
A foul ball just short of fair ground.
Peter Baker does not look too happy with that call.
He really wanted that.
But I'm sure he's thinking he could have done better with that pitch.
From what it looked like here, he did the best to what he could have done with it. That was an outside pitch.
That was-
He
that
did a
was
very
very
good
outside.
job to keep the barrel through the zone.
I'm imagining Cobalt would be here. And
there's
there it
the
is. For
curveball.
strike 3.
Strike 3 looking. Peter Baker not too happy with that call
No.
as he communicates to Lachlan Ross, the DH, that was the curveball that they've been seeing all afternoon and all night.
And I would imagine they continue to see that because that pitch does not look like to be wrong.
As we've come to the top of the 4th inning here.
And we're back for the top of the 4th.
As Brooks comes in, a different pitch than we've seen before in the warm-up here.
Change up.
He's showed a change-up. A good
change-up. A very good change-up.
a pitch that can be executed very well against some right-handed hitters.
As that is ball 1 to this left fielder. As we saw in the warm-up, his changeup doesn't seem to have that much vertical movement, but horizontal movement. Oh, geez, that had a lot. And there's a fly ball high
To the middle of the infield,
The shortstop calls him off, and it's a catch.
and it is caught for out number 1. Jake McKenzie there, really camped under that ball, set on his sights, and relaxed and caught it. So we have Lewis Gardner here.
And there's a broken bat
From Jack
straight
Doss,
to the pitcher.
the pitcher, as he makes no attempt to walk up the line. And there is out number 2.
That
Just
bat
like that
was
for Cronulla.
absolutely shattered.
Looks like he's holding a sword in his hand right now.
And the barrel nearly took off the third base coach's head of Baulkham Hills.
The barrel went further than the ball.
Kurt Eden up to bat, the former Cronulla Shark. See, looking to do damage here.
The DH here tonight.
That is strike one right down the middle.
He watches strike one there. I think that might be a bit of an issue for Baulkham Hills. They're watching too many third pitch
Yes, they are
strikes.
thinking Brooks will throw a wild pitch, but he hasn't very often.
No, he doesn't. And there's the curveball that
That's
he
a
likes to go
great
to
pitch.
once he's ahead. As we've seen in the other grades earlier today, Baulkham Hills haven't been very aggressive early in the counts. They've been waiting on the 0-2, 1-2 counts to
Yes.
start swinging.
As we saw in the under-18s game today, with a lot of walks.
The third grade game also had a lot of works today.
Yes.
As
And it's
there's a
driven
line drive.
right centre gap. Matthew Trainer was camped under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3 of the inning.
Matthew Trainer gets Cronulla out of the inning to swap over and bat in the bottom of the 4th.
Great play by Matthew Trainer. I believe he may be leading off or be batting soon. We've just got a compliment from the crowd,
From the
saying we're doing awesome.
saying we're doing an amazing job at commentating.
and I would agree with that statement. But
Yes.
as Jackson Muldoon, the young third grade catcher, is warming up the pitcher, Alex Wells. You guys would probably like to see what I'm talking about. There we go. As the overthrow has been thrown over by Jack Dormer, Alex Wells seems to be ready to pitch.
Lachlan Ross here stepping up the DH for Cronulla tonight, number 14.
Usually the second baseman
As
on
Matt-
Wednesdays and usually the third baseman on Saturdays, but due to the appearance of Jack McKenzie, he has been moved to DH, and the first pitch is coming,
And
that
he
is
takes
ball one.
ball 1. As Matthew Trainer eagerly awaits on deck, taking some warm up with the camera. And there's ball 2 up again. Wells here, he really likes to set up for his curveball. He throws
He really
fastballs
does, yeah.
high. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a curveball here 2-0.
Struggling with the fastball commander, wouldn't be surprised. And there's a slider or a curveball or an off speed for strike one.
That looked like the slider. He has.
Yes.
And there's
There's
a foul
foul ball.
ball off to the right side. 2-2 count here. Lachlan Ross with a very nice AB here with a couple.
Yes, very good about with his GYG helmet.
There's the curveball.
Foul.
Fouled off towards
Way
the
to fight it
Hills.
off.
Fouled off.
As there was a race between Studdo and Kurt Eden to get the foul ball. Just off screen.
Studdo trying to keep in this game, trying to keep warm in the
Yes.
cold.
You never know. He
breeze
could be
tonight.
pulled. He could be pulled out of the bullpen at any moment.
We have seen him play second base against the Orioles.
We have, yes.
And there's a
There's a
ground
ground
ball
ball.
hit towards Studdo, but
Straight
he
at
has
Studdo.
no interest in that one.
No, that was roped way too hard.
Some third base coaches may have gone for that, but not Studdo. Not tonight, at least.
And it seems like there may be some action in the Baulkham Hills bullpen. Someone warming up, soft tossing with the catcher. We'll see what happens with that.
The umpire rubbing a bit more dirt on the ball, just checking if there's anything on it, making sure it's all good. And another ball that was just fouled off, thrown in from Cronulla's third base coach.
Second grade, there was a ball check for sticky substances, which was very interesting.
Very quick, nothing much.
Yes.
And
And that
there's
was
a
ball 3. Good take by the young DH.
There's an off-speed taken down for a ball. He's worked a very, very good AB here.
He really has,
Got into
yes.
a 3-2 count here. Let's see what he can do. And
There's a drive right up
into
the
the
middle.
right centre gap. He might get extra bases here. Phoenix McFarlane rounds it. He's hustling.
He's
for
right
second.
over the ball.
He
It
might be
three.
He's going to go 3. He's going
It's a
three.
triple. He's going for 3. It's going to be close play.
Slides,
And he's safe.
They're safe.
He's safe.
A triple for Lachlan Ross
With a lead-off triple.
in a vital 3-2 count there. An excellent piece of hitting to the opposite side.
It should put Cronulla into a very good spot here to score a run.
Bringing up Matthew Trainer here, a contact but also power hitter we have seen. He here can do a job and get the lead.
Matthew Trainer, a 17-year-old, batting above 2 adults. Like, that really shows something. And so he drives!
Drives one into left
And
field.
that's why he does.
And that scores Ross. Third base as Matthew Trainer gets another single.
And that's why he's batting and playing first grade, because he can hit. Waiting on the curveball that's been making other first graders look silly and crushing it for a single into left center.
John Collins up here now. We have heard from some of our coaches he wanted to be moved down in the lineup so he would face more fastballs, and that he has done. Straight back at us. A good foul and a good hack for the
Nearly-
first pitch of the AB.
Nearly taking the camera off the fence.
That would have been very close to our
Oh, it
camera,
was.
yes.
It really was, yes. I was on the camera. I was on the fence camera.
There you go.
Matthew Trainer not taking a very big lead.
Not trying
And
to
there
take
was
any
strike
risks.
2, swinging a pitch, bouncing.
Collins very
Looks like there
aggressive
may
there.
be some discomfort in his left shoulder then.
Collins very aggressive there, although he will need to lay off them if he would like an effective AB.
Especially with Wells abusing his curveball tonight.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see a curveball here. Matthew Trainer not with a very big lead because of the lefty, and he's a
There's a fastball.
fouled straight back at the net, staying alive.
And that's why we don't play first grade, because we would be struck out then.
Collins here with an 0-2 count, trying to see what he can do. Looks like there's a bit of action in the Cronulla pen as well,
There's
as he
another
fouls
fastball.
another one back. Dormer makes his way back.
Wells attacking John Collins.
He may be scared to go to the curveball here as he's seen how Collins swings.
Late and a bit under the ball.
And there's a slider roped down the left field line. Hooking foul.
Great at bat by the young catcher.
He saw an off-speed pitch there and he sat on it and he was able to do something with it. Unfortunately, it went foul.
John Collins has seen every pitch in the arsenal except that big curveball that's been getting everyone. We're interested to see if he'll throw it here.
Still an 0-2 count. Wells really. As there's the
There's the big curveball. There's strike
Strike
3. Right on the line.
That looked to be right on the black, if not half a ball off.
Here's Zane Ross. Struck out looking last at bat on a curveball down the middle.
The left fielder here. I wouldn't be surprised if Wells goes back to the curveball here, as he saw the last AB. He seemed to struggle a little bit. And there's a bunt.
Oh, it's foul.
Bunted foul. Unable to execute that there.
He may have messed up that bunt, but he is that good at bunting, he could lay down again for the next pitch.
That could cost Cronulla, although they do have one out. That could cost Matthew Trainer not getting into scoring position
Yes.
for Jake McKenzie coming up next. And
There's
he
another
fouls
swing.
another one. As we see, he's a bit late here on the fastballs in.
Zane, 0-2. Looking to punch something left side, which that is his true strength here.
Although there is a big 3-4 hole there with
There
the
really
second
is.
baseman playing very far over. As he takes ball one, very close
pitch.
Very close fastball on the outside.
Wells wanted that.
Wells here, having a pretty good outing so far, going 4. Let's see what else he has left in him. The count 1-2. And then the ground ball. Will they turn to the second baseman, to first, and they get the double
And
play.
he's out at first. Double play. What a great play by Wells.
That'll help him out there, getting out of the inning. Sending us to the top of the 5th.
Wait, no, it's up there. It's up there. Hey, we've had a total of 61, man. So that's a good one. Oh no, it was 12. Wasn't it?
Oh, I found it. Yep.
And we are back. As we see, Cronulla looking strong here, up 3-2.
The young centre fielder, Phoenix McFarlane, up to bat. With a great at bat last time.
Phoenix had a very well drive to the left side of the field. As
That
he
is
takes
strike one.
Middle
Well
in,
painted fastball inside.
middle in fastball there, very well executed by Brooks. As we see Colin Sheen walking back from the bullpen, there might be a bit of activity. And
That
there's
is
a
a curveball right down the middle.
Phoenix looks a little angry at
Phoenix
himself.
McFarlane.
As we see activity in the Baulkham Hills bullpen as well. Warming up. Brooks shakes off a couple pitches here, trying to find the one he wants to throw.
With a
And he
big
steps
smile
off.
on his face.
He steps off.
I can almost guarantee a curveball is going to try to make him look silly here.
I would believe he'd either go with the slider or the curveball
Yes.
here.
Make that batter look silly. And there's a curveball strong.
Just missed outside.
Ball one.
Just missed outside. Very, very good pitch there from Brooks. As we hear some chirping from the fans.
We do.
Brooks recovers
foul.
and Phoenix fouls one straight back.
Maybe we could be first grade batters. We called that. As
Phoenix steps back into the box, seeing what he can do.
Brooks
So
could
one
really
kick.
go with any pitch here.
He has freedom to almost anything. As we see the slider drive ripped into right center.
Oh, Michael Campbell makes a
amazing
fantastic
play.
catch.
Michael Campbell with a jumping catch out there in left center.
Unlucky on the young centre fielder, Phoenix McFarlane. That's a fantastic play by the ABL legend.
Michael Campbell denying Phoenix McFarlane of extra bases there. Luke Clapson stepping up here, the shortstop,
The 9-hole hitter tonight.
looking to get Baulkham Hills started this inning.
As there was a fastball down the middle.
There we see again, Jackson. They're leaving the first pitch
Yes,
strikes.
they are. They really are. It's an interesting strategy with Brooks, who has showed that he's very capable of throwing that first pitch strike.
He's a very dominant first pitch strike pitcher.
Yes,
And there's another one.
Ground ball.
Slowly
Third base.
grounded with a throw.
And beautiful play by Kobe Roberts.
Kobe Roberts gathers and fires to make the out.
Kobe Roberts, a natural first baseman, but tonight he is playing third base. Right. Sorry guys, we should have replayed the Michael Campbell catch.
Michael Campbell definitely deserved a replay there.
We only just learnt we can replay.
Baulkham Hills back to the top of the lineup here with Jacob Eunice, the second baseman.
As Brooks sets, ready to face Jacob Eunice the third time.
There's a fastball.
Ball one.
Just low. These first grade sides tend to get through their lineups a bit quicker with quick innings or big innings.
Yes.
As Brooks fires a curveball in for strike one.
Eunice being the second run in that home run in the previous innings.
Yes, Eunice was on second base for that hit from Zach Shepherd, who was on deck.
With newfound confidence for Shepherd, I'm sure he'll be swinging hard again.
We might even see a first pitch swing. As
There's
there's a
high
fastball coming up near the chest.
Very good tunneling from Brooks. Going an off speed down the middle and then trying to get that chase on that high fastball.
Brooks here looking unfazed, unbothered by what's heading on. Just trying to keep to himself and throw strikes.
Oh, tried going back to the curveball, but ball three.
Smart pitch there, very smart pitch. He's just thrown a fastball up. So the count is now 3-1. Eunice here with a very good hitter's count to see if he can do some damage to drive it to a deep part of the field. That's a swing and a drive. Deep center field for Michael Campbell. Another fly ball camped under it for the third out of the inning. Phil Hammer here coming out to make some changes. We might see a new pitcher.
Change on the mound.
A change on the mound, number 15.
Who is that? I'll do some research.
Number 15 looks like a very over-the-top pitcher, trying to keep Baulko in this game here. Down by one.
Zach Elvey.
Zach Elvey coming up to pitch now.
Seems to be throwing pretty hard. There's a very over-the-top motion, as my co-host mentioned before.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a very over-the-top curve here.
It's our first grade star right fielder coming to make a guest appearance.
As Matthew Trainer passes our booth, there is a curveball, not so much 12-6 as I would have thought. As Matthew Trainer trots by our booth.
His curveball is still disgusting though.
Yes, still a very good curveball.
Still very good.
Very tight, very snaps, very quick. As we have the throw from Jack Dormer. Very good throw.
Right on the money. Shortstop looked pretty uncomfortable under that. As the lead-off, Jake McKenzie comes to the plate.
Jake McKenzie here trying to do more at the plate here. He's had an amazing game at shortstop. Let's see what else he can do with the bat. Let's see what else he can do with the bat here. If he can extend his hitting streak this game.
It's his perfect night.
As the first drive ball driven to center field, forward, going back on He's going to be extra bases. He's gone. He's looking third, but he's going to hold up at second. A stand-up double.
What a swing for the young shortstop. First pitch of the inning, very big first pitch swing, as we've seen in the last 3 at-bats.
That could be the difference for Cronulla here. Starting to get aggressive on those first pitch strikes.
First pitch off speed of the new pitcher as well.
He had him timed up for that curveball. He knew he wasn't.
It's our first grade right fielder, Matthew Trainer, back as well.
Matthew Trainer's just had another appearance past our booth.
Dino Kim in the box.
As Kim check swings at the first one and it's called strike.
Lodano looking to put anything on the right side here, just to advance the runner in a close game.
questionable on that pitch. He wasn't too sure if he was going to swing or not. As there's a fastball low, blocked up by Jack Dormer.
Great block by the catcher.
Very athletic on his feet there. So the count's now 1-1 for Kim. Kim trying to drive in the run from second as Jake McKenzie just doubled over the centre field Phoenix McFarlane's head.
Jake McKenzie is 3 for 3 tonight.
And Kim,
Oh, and he throws the bat.
the bat slips out of his hands as he fouls the ball off.
Very good swing until the end.
Slams into the left side of the back fence. Fortunately, no one was hurt and no damage done to the bat.
A very similar thing did happen to an under-18s player today. Almost happened, sorry. Jackson Griffiths tried having a massive hack and inside
He
pitch,
did.
and he nearly launched the bat. Yeah. Oh, and now Ladano is applying pine tar.
Yeah,
I would
quick-
probably suggest that.
We have a quick pine tar interval here as he steps back into the box, trying not to fling the bat this time.
As Elfie is ahead 1-2.
LV here, we could see a bit of a variety in the arsenal here.
Yeah, I've seen a few curveballs already.
There's a fastball. Foul.
Fouled off.
Oh, Shepard trotting over, but
Landing on the batting cage. In right centre.
we've had a very good pitch calling game from Jack Dormer so
yes.
far.
Yeah, we have.
Very smart and considerate with the pitches, seeing how the swing before was and ABs beforehand.
And the umpire has been fantastic tonight.
Very
also.
good.
It is
Both-
early in the game, but still.
Both umpires have been very well. And a step off, a spin move, and he's thrown it. Although he didn't have to throw it there, just to be safe.
Yes, he did.
And McKenzie is back with ease.
We have both seen many times that the umpires can get the balk rule wrong. So
We
it's
have-
just safe to throw it.
There was a balk rule in, I believe it was 3rd grade.
Oh, really?
I believe so, yeah. That advanced runners for Cronulla.
I was on barbecue duty, so I could not tell you.
As a fastball, Kim leaves up, a ball up,
That's great tunneling from the young pitcher.
working a good at bat here. 2-2 count. Runner on second for Kim, trying to come through here. As LV comes set. And the runner takes off. It's a curveball. Jack Dormer hits the bat.
What's going to happen here?
The runner's sent back.
He's in.
Kim, the batter, did not move, but it looks like the runner's being sent back.
I believe the rule is if he's in the box, it's okay.
Exactly. As long as the batter does not move to interfere the play, I believe that is all good. But Stutto will come
Stutto
out
does
to have a
not seem
chat.
very happy.
No, he does
seems
not.
pretty flamed.
He would love his runner to be on third base here.
With full count as
With a
well to a
full-
very confident hitter
Exactly.
who could elevate the ball at any time, and that sack fly could be very different.
That sack fly could mean the different in the
It
game
really
here.
could.
That one run. Oh, the runner has the
It's been
final call's
official.
been made. McKenzie is being sent back to second base.
Very unfortunate for the Cronulla Sharks.
As we have a full count here for Rodano Kim. Let's see if he can come through and make them pay. LV comes set, gets his pitch. Pick off a spin move, but McKenzie's back in
He's
there.
safe.
Very quick and athletic spin move there from LV. The first one we've seen tonight.
I'd be very cautious if I was Jake McKenzie. That was a very quick move.
Although Jake McKenzie, a very aggressive and agile runner on the bases,
Very.
he does have the ability to get back on those. Kim stepping back in, trying to do some damage
Middle infielder's creeping.
as the pitch comes. And he takes ball 4.
As he does some random squat. Maybe he missed leg day the other day.
Rodano Kim works a full count walk there to have runners at first and second.
This could
For
be a massive
Michael
situation.
Campbell here.
Michael Campbell is
The
also a
star
very
centre
quick
fielder.
runner.
The star centre fielder here. He had an amazing catch out in centre field, a leaping grab
He
to
did.
deny Phoenix McFarlane of extra bases. Let's see if he can put Cronulla on the board here and get extra runs.
I'm that confident he's going to pull a ball and play. I'm going to hold my hand over the camera.
Ooh.
This would be a perfect bunt situation for
Michael Campbell here.
And he
Bunts. He does bunt.
fouls.
fouls it straight back, unable to get it down.
Michael Campbell, I believe, has 2 or 3 bunt hits this season already.
The Baulkham Hills corner infielders here might have to be a bit cautious here as we see Zach Shepherd playing well in on the grass. The third baseman,
Sean Howard.
Kyan Howard, we are very apologetic.
Very apologetic. We're just going to call him Howard from now on.
Yeah, Howard at third base, playing just off the grass, just in case that ball does come too far.
There's another bunt attempt.
Oh, it's a double play. Oh, the ball's thrown away. As Mackenzie scores, Mackenzie's going to trot in, and Kim scrambles back to second base. A costly error there for the first baseman, Zach Shepherd.
That's the positives of putting the ball in play there.
As Kobe Roberts steps up here, a very powerful hitter here, playing the hot corner. He could come through here as the wind's blowing out for Cronulla.
Kobe, also known as Kobalicious, can very possibly crush the ball here.
As we see Phoenix McFarlane going back, as ball one's taken down, blocked up by Jack Dormer.
Doesn't look like the most agile catcher, but he really is.
He is.
Yes. It really does a good job back there.
He's able to block both sides of the plate with efficiency and effectiveness.
As the pitcher comes to set.
Roberts sees his offer, and it's a curveball left
Elevated. Elevated, off speed, curveball, slider, whatever it was. It was up. It was ball.
As we see Colin Sheehan and one of the Cronulla pitchers heading to the bullpen. Take off, and it's a foul ball. Roberts does not look too happy with himself there. Obviously a hit and run trying to execute.
Obviously, yes. With 2 very quick runners, as in Ladano and Cambo.
If that ball is executed beautifully, Kim does have a chance to score from second no matter where that is put.
Yes.
Unless that it unfortunately gets popped up into a fly ball, we'd be very surprised if Kim doesn't get sent.
The runner's go again.
Take off, and he's a line straight back to Shepherd, the first baseman,
For a triple play.
and the triple play is now completed. Unfortunately,
Very unlucky for the third baseman.
a really hard line drive hit there by Kobe Roberts. Unfortunate not to come up with it. Kim and Mackenzie taken off on the steal.
Very unfortunate on the young third baseman. So. Brooks going out for his 5th inning of work here.
We've seen nothing but excellence from both sides, although Baulkham Hills have gone to the pen.
They have, yes. Can you hear me? Yeah, all right. We are stupid 16-year-olds, so we're sorry if there are any mistakes.
Zach Shepherd here up to bat,
Did go yard last at bat.
he's trying to advance on the amazing night he's had so far, just turning a triple play. Pitch. And there's the first.
Tries to do massive damage. and that has completely gone away from Baulko's attack style the last couple of innings.
There's the first pitch swing from Baulkham Hills this game. That could be their new approach after seeing Cronulla being so successful with it.
Brooks has been confident with that first pitch, so.
And that's another one blown
by you
by
for
him.
strike 2.
A fastball blown by Zach Shepherd there.
Brooks
Here,
confident.
he has options of any pitch here. He could go curveball, he could go slider, he might even try the changeup. And there's
high
ball
fastball.
in and up.
That is the first time that Brooks hasn't shaken off John Collins on an 0-2 count.
Ball up and in there. The count now 1-2. Shepherd trying to make something out of this at bat. And he does a good job at laying off that pitch.
Very confident hitter at the plate.
After getting down 0-2, he looks very, very relaxed and very confident to do damage here.
I would be as well if I hit a 2-run shot last at bat.
I do believe his 2-run shot was on a 1-2 count as well. And there's a fastball fouled straight back.
Again, nearly took the camera off, but it's alright. Oops, not a 3-2 count.
So we have a 2-2 count here. Cronulla is up 4-2. Baulkham Hills trying to put some more runs on here in the top of the 6th.
Brooks comes to the set.
And there's the curveball,
big
laid
curveball.
off. That is a very good take.
Very good take. That was a very good pick, especially in this, now it's getting dark and that lighting, very hard to see the spin.
Although I do believe this field is easier to see the ball at night. We were told by a couple of the 18s and the third grade players with the sun, it was a little bit hard to see the ball coming in. As
I would not know, I only got fastballs.
As Shepherd takes a walk there to get on first base to lead the inning off.
This could start that rally that Baulkham Hills need.
Candleless up to bat now. The right fielder, he did make an amazing play earlier in the game that helped keep Baulkham Hills close. As Shepherd takes a big lead and a ball 1.
That seemed to be a cut fastball.
Shepherd looking very aggressive there over at first base. Although he might be a bit wary to run on John Collins after he has thrown out someone already.
Yes.
And the pick off from Brooks, but he's in there
safe.
easy.
John Collins is coming back from an arm injury, so we'll be interested to see if he can throw him out again if he goes.
Collins here also helped Cronulla first grade to a win on Wednesday night. There's
Ball 2.
Ball 2 low. Yeah, as I was saying, John Collins helped Cronulla to a 9-0 victory on Wednesday night, giving up no runs. Cronulla very aggressive with the bat that game, as we've seen in this one as well. And there's that looked to maybe be the changeup.
I thought that was a slider.
It was an off speed of some
It
sort.
was an off speed. We're just going to start referring to him as off speed.
Off speed.
Yeah.
There's an off speed pitch.
It was a bit slower and it went down.
So the count's now 3-0.
This is a 3-0 swing.
We have not seen that so far tonight from Baulkham Hills. As we've seen a 3-0 swing, which absolutely goes against Baulko Hills' hitting motto tonight.
This is another back pick.
A little bit high for Baker to do anything with that.
Baker not the most mobile guy, but damn he can swing the bat.
He's a very aggressive hitter, Baker.
Also a very consistent batter.
Yes. There's Candleless. Sees ball 4 low.
This might.
And takes the walk. This could be the inning for Baulkham Hills here.
This could be Baulkham's.
As Howard comes up, looking to do damage.
As Cronulla Sharks bullpen is getting hot. And Studdo is walking out to the mound. Head coach.
The head coach of Cronulla walked out just to have a visit. We're not too sure,
No one's walking out of the dugout just yet. We're interested to see if he gets taken off.
although we did see a pitcher just come down from the Cronulla bullpen, so they could be making the change now, although it does just look like Studdo's just talking him up, seeing how he's going, just slowing the game down.
Definitely just a mound visit.
Yep. As we
Good.
thought, a good and well needed mound visit there just to get
Yes.
Brooks back in his own world, you could say.
A great coaching decision.
As
I'm alright, thank you.
I'm good, thanks. As Howard, the third baseman, steps into the box with runners on first and second, trying to do damage here, trying to cut into that deficit of 4-2. As
That
you
is ball one. Not what Coach Studdo was looking for after that now visit.
we've seen Brooks throw a couple less first pitch strikes here. A
It
bit
looks
less.
to have lost a bit of velocity as well. Maybe he's getting tired.
It is the top of the sixth. We are getting deeper into this game, and this is where we normally see starters get pulled. As ball two,
Ball two. High.
no intent to swing at that at all.
No.
As Brooks comes set. A check swing there.
Check swing.
Not going to see if he went.
Not even going to check the umpire. I personally thought he went, but maybe it's bias.
Howard there, holding back a swing to get ball three with a 3-0 count here.
Interested
Do
to see
we-
if there's a 3-0 count swing again.
Do we see another 3-0 swing? And there is
No,
a fastball,
fastball
right
down
down
the
the middle, which could have been a good pitch to swing on. 3-1 here for Howard. Howard
Brooks
sets
struggling
in.
to find the zone. That is ball four, loading the bases with
Tough
none
pitch, just low and away. As McCarthy steps up here, the 5-hole for Baulko.
down. I believe he's 0 for 2 tonight.
McCarthy playing left field, not seeing too much action out there.
Seen 2 fly balls and 1 ground ball.
That have both been scooped up by the center fielder. As there we go, Brooks gets back to his rhythm and throws strike one. Baulko here with loaded bases, trying to cut into that deficit.
Looking for an easy ground ball here.
As
There's
there's
ball 1.
McCarthy here. Although he does look like he's healthy, he's been having some healthy hacks. He's been unfortunate with the bat here. As there's
Ball 2.
ball two.
McCarthy considered swinging at that.
Thought about it, but decided to lay off, which was the right call.
I believe going to the off speed here for a strike might be the move.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see a curveball here. And nope, we
No,
see a fastball
for a
fouled
foul.
back. As we have Andy Chan sprinting to get the ball.
With his high vis orange. Is it orange? I'm colorblind.
Yeah,
What is it?
his high vis orange
Okay,
vest.
the orange.
As we have a 2-2 count here for Brooks. Brooks trying to get an out or escape with at least an out here.
First time he's been even in the count in 3 batters.
And there's the
Tries
curveball.
to go the off speed.
Unlucky, left it just a little up. Full count here.
Brooks really looking for a fastball strike here.
Brooks needing to put something near the zone to even get the ball in play for it.
Foul.
Popped up, but it is foul. Oh, and we see Andy Chan running for it
Trent
again.
sprinting again.
The effort on this young man is incredible.
He just slide tackled someone.
Brooksy
looking
sets
for
it
a
again.
strike.
Sets
Comes
it
to
again
set.
with a 3-2 count. And there's a fastball fouled
Foul.
back again. What an at bat here from McCarthy.
Great at bat from the young left fielder.
Baulkham Hills seeming to be a younger side here, with a few veterans scattered throughout the lineup, with a majority younger dominance. As Brooks comes set There's a fastball.
Another
Fouled back
foul.
again.
Sometimes
What an
these kind of
at-bat.
batters, you just wish they hit the first fastball, the first pitch they saw.
You would hope. But as we've seen, that hasn't really been Baulkham
No.
Hills' approach here. We did see a slight variance with that with Zach Shepherd, who is currently on third base.
Yes, we did. And McCarthy has faced, I think, now 9 pitches? 8, 9 pitches?
He's
Great
had a
at-bat.
very long at-bat, a good lengthy at-bat. 3-2 here again. With a fastball. Called strike 3! Painted down and away for strike 3. Alexander Brooks with a beautiful spot for a fastball there.
Caught the batter, but looking.
There's the first out for Cronulla. That could change things around here with Jack Dormer stepping up to the plate with a new bat.
After
As
snapping his other one in his first at bat.
yes.
Second at bat. Now,
Brooks
Dormer,
here.
not the fastest runner. An easy ground ball would be a double play to get out of this inning.
Brooks here looking for the exact same as the second at bat, a ground ball straight back to the pitcher as Dormer takes ball 1 inside. It's starting to get a little bit cold out in the Cogra regions.
As Dormer takes ball 1, Brooks comes to set.
As there's strike 1 right over the heart of the plate. Dormer knew that's the one he should have hit, and let's hope he might get another one. As Brooks comes set here. And there's another
Strike
fastball
2, right down the middle.
painted exactly where that strike 3 call was on the last batter on McCarthy.
Ahead, Brooks looks with confidence.
Brooks here with a 1-2 count. He has free range to any pitch. Let's see what he comes with.
Looks in for the sign, comes to the set.
And he goes with the curveball. Strike 3, got him looking. Curveball started up and landed perfectly in the zone.
Buckling the batter, Dormer.
Dormer physically upset with that performance.
Considering slamming his bat into the dugout. And he did.
Brooks unfazed with the loaded bases here. If not, he's pitching better.
He really is, isn't he?
Coming through with 2 vital strikeouts for the Cronulla Sharks. As there's
There's
a
a
fly
fly
ball.
ball.
That's going to
Right
sit in.
field.
They're going to send the runners.
Gonna score a runner.
Matthew Trainer's throw.
Second runner's coming in.
And it's just
He's
late.
safe.
Unfortunate for the right fielder, Matt Trainer. But that was a very nice single from... That's Eden there.
Kurt Eden.
Kurt Eden, the 7-hole, as Studdo comes out.
The former Cronulla
forced to
Shark.
make a change. The former Cronulla Shark strikes at his former club and puts 2 more on the board for Baulkham Hills, evening the score 4-all.
And there will be a pitching change after that. Kovac will be
have-
coming on the mound.
Kovac here, number 19.
Hey, Blake, baby. Don't run around with that long.
Luke Kovac, the new pitcher on the mound. Played second grade right field and had a great game there in right field and batted really well.
He had a very good hitting game in second grade for the Cronulla Sharks, and now we're seeing a pitching appearance with what looked just to be there, a
Oh.
change-up of some sort.
He did drop his arm slot a lot on that changeup, so I'll be interested
And
to see.
we've just seen that again.
Thank you. It's going to be hard for Luke to get out of this situation here. First and third.
Luke Kovac here, having a chat to John Collins, just sorting out the pitches, what they want to call, with runners on first and third here for Baulkham Hills with 2 outs. Brooks, what an amazing outing. Going 5.2 innings. Beautiful outing from him. That's exactly what you want for your starter.
Did you see
Louis Messina's start?
I did.
That was a very good start.
Louis-
7 innings.
7
One
innings.
run ball.
That was amazing.
Very good game in second grade.
As we see an aggressive lead, but no take as they take ball
Ball
one.
one.
Phoenix McFarlane.
Louis Messina was a very big part of why second grade won today.
They did.
If Cronulla comes out with the win tonight, that would be the sweep for Cronulla.
Phoenix McFarlane here. Lined one into the left centre gap last at bat. And he
That's a
fouls
foul.
one back.
Back to us.
Hitting the clubhouse roof. As the count is now 1-1. As Kovac. Oh,
There's a
floating curveball.
floating
for a
curveball in
strike. What a beautiful pitch right there.
Kurt Eden, the runner, tried baiting him in, thinking he was going.
A 1-2 count here for Phoenix McFarlane. Trying to fight and keep in this battle. And there's a
There's another
curveball again,
curveball and it's fouled.
fouled down the left field line.
Good at bat by the young centre fielder.
Phoenix McFarlane there really trying to do anything just to stay alive in this at bat, knowing that that curveball might be coming again and doing whatever it takes to foul that pitch off. And there's a fastball straight
Catch
off,
at John Collins' face.
straight off the mask. They're going to give him a sec. He looks to be okay. He's asking, yep, he is all good.
Yep, he
very
barehanded
tough,
the ball, he's fine. He barehanded the ball, we're fine.
very tough catcher behind the plate for the Cronulla Sharks.
Last year in first grade, he played a bit of left field, third base and first base.
We have been seeing
Yes.
at training he has been playing a variety of different
Yes.
positions. 1-2 count here. A pitch. And Phoenix
The
drives
limit.
one to left center.
Zane Ross
Zane Ross is
under
canned
easily.
under it.
Our fan base seems very excited about that play.
Baulko put 2 runs on that inning to even the score 4-4.
We got a new host, Albie Sheehan. How are you feeling tonight?
Good.
Has it been a good game?
Yeah.
It has, yeah. While Riley Jones is taking a bathroom break. Interested to see how long he'll take. Because Albie Sheehan is a very young broadcaster, very new to the job. Yep. You gonna speak at all or not?
Yep, I am.
Alright, good. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the game? How do we feel about the pitching?
Good pitching
Good pitching? Why has it been good?
because he's a good pitcher.
Yeah. Been mixing the off-speed well?
Yeah.
Yeah. As Peter Baker walks up to the mound, to the box, sorry. Our old co-host Riley Jones is back from the bathroom, but Albie is not letting him have his headphones. There is a fight. They are fighting. Okay, he's given up the headphones. As Peter Baker is getting in the box.
Peter Baker up to bat here.
How was your bathroom break?
Very, very needed.
Out of 10?
8.
Okay.
Peter Baker here.
Watch takes ball one.
Very good take there. Ball just missing the outside corner of the plate. Peter Baker here.
It says ball 2.
Ball 2.
Seemed to be some sort of pitch that moved left.
Two-0 pitch here. Looking to do damage here. As he gets a
This is a
fastball
swing.
swung on. Fouled over the left field line.
Peter Baker, usually a pull hitter, seemed to be very late tonight. I wonder why that is.
He's sitting very left side of the field
He
tonight.
really has been.
I think he might be trying to go the other way with the wind coming through.
Maybe, yes.
And there's a
This is a-
swing popped up.
Pop fly to shortstop.
Popped. Oh,
And he eats it.
has a little bit of trouble with his feet, but he gathers.
Phil Austin, not the greatest of infields.
No, we have seen some bounce balls in the third grade game.
Some the shortstop took of Baulkham Hills took a hop off the face,
Yes.
right off the mouth, as Lockie Ross steps in the box.
Lachlan Ross here with a very good AB last at bat as he watches
Takes
ball
a fast
one.
ball inside.
As he watches ball one come past the inside of the plate.
The Cronulla Sharks dugout seems to be getting more hyped.
As there's a curveball, a good frame there by Jack Dormer, just not given. The Cronulla side of the field is getting a little bit more animated, we see now. And there's strike one.
Strike one, high strike. Hasn't been many batted balls recently, except for last at bat. And Baulkham Hills bullpen is getting active.
We do have someone in the Baulkham Hills. And there's a
That's a
swing,
swing.
and it drives straight to
Perfect line
Zach
down to
Shepherd.
first base chest.
Almost an imitation of Kobe Roberts' line
Triple
drive.
play. As the young Matthew Trainer, who came up big last at bat, steps in the box.
Let's see if he can start something off for Cronulla with John Collins on deck trying to do damage.
If Matty can get on here, it'd be pretty big for the Cronulla Sharks.
Yeah. Matty, also known around the Cronulla parts as Matty Ice,
Or Iceman
Iceman,
takes a
Takes-
curveball for ball
takes
one.
ball one, a very good
Brilliant
there
take by
on
the young right fielder.
by a very snappy curved take. Yeah, Matthew is known by a couple nicknames around here. So he takes ball two.
He's also well known for being late to everything.
He is.
Yes.
He likes to be fashionably
Yes,
late.
yeah.
Fashionably late.
This morning, under 18s, he came just as we were about to warm up.
You do what you have to do.
You do. Especially when you're starting pitcher.
He did end up executing in that game though. As he takes
ball
ball
three.
three.
Very questionable zone today in under 18s. Few questionable calls, but
With an umpire change in second grade.
Yes.
These umpires we've had
seem very
For
consistent and very good.
very consistent, very well rounded. As there's a 3-0 count for Matthew Trainer here. I don't believe we'd see a 3-0 swing here with 2 outs. Just trying to get a runner on base. And he takes
it for ball four.
Very close.
Brilliant eyes by the young Matthew Trainer.
LV didn't look too happy about that call. He really wanted that pitch. John Collins here
Step
steps
in
up
the
to
box.
bat.
This
See-
could be the 2-out rally that Cronulla needs.
This is the guy you want up when you want to keep rallies going. He's a very consistent hitter, but he also carries a lot of power.
He has also hit a home run against Ride Hawks.
And there's the
That's
first
nice
pitch.
drives.
Popped up. Jack
Popped up
Dormer
to catch up.
scrambling. He sets his feet.
And he drops it. He drops it.
Foul ball. Just pops out of his glove. You can see the anger that he is
Especially
feeling right
after
now.
snapping his bat and striking out looking. He does not seem very happy.
LV takes a little bit of a trot around the mound just to shake off what's just happened, to regroup.
It's
and
very
come and
hard
throw
for a
strike.
pitcher to regroup after an error like that.
It is. We
Very
did see one in the under 18s
We
game
did.
this morning.
But that didn't affect Aiden Roach.
No,
at all.
Aiden Roach did stay in that game.
He did. He stayed in that game, struck out the next batter, and went another inning.
And there's a curveball beautifully
take.
blocked up by Dormer, making up for the mistake. As we have the 1-1 pitch here. As there's a
Little
swing,
foul, straight back to us.
John Collins here, the 8-hole, trying to flip it over to Zane Ross, who will then eventually flip it over to the top of the lineup for Cronulla.
2-strike, 2-out magic has to be here.
We got a 1-2 count now with 2 outs. Cronulla need a 2-out rally here if they want to extend their lead. Sorry, if they want to gain the lead. As Matthew Trainer fakes a takeoff, and John
he
Collins
swung
offers,
a curveball.
and he's tagged out.
And the crowd does
Cronulla-
not seem very happy about
Cronulla
that at
fans
all.
getting very animated about that call.
Very,
Not too
very
happy.
rowdy.
I'm sure Jack Dormer will be very relieved that that got called strike 3 after the botched pop fly. We have one of the Ross brothers gathering a pass ball just near us. As we have
Luke Clemson steps in the box.
Luke Clapson, the shortstop here.
Clapson, sorry.
Clapson here, the 9-hole.
As
A
he
slow ground ball. John Collins
right to the
grabs
pitcher.
it, fires, and Peter Baker
One
makes
pitch,
the
one
grab.
out. That's what we like to see.
Peter Baker makes the grab over the runner's head. John Collins may have had an extra bit of time to clear himself from the runner, but in that situation, you just want the out.
Lead off, Jacob Eunice is up to plate.
As they flip the order back around to the top, Eunice, the second baseman, comes up to bat, trying to start the inning off for Baulkham Hills. That is also the second first pitch swing we've seen from Baulkham Hills.
That is, they are starting to become more aggressive. As that is ball one nearly taking off his hands.
Ball one riding very in with the tail-like fastball that Kovac has.
This is a very close pitch. but
Ball two.
two.
Ball two just low. Very nice pitch.
Kovac resets.
Kovac's almost got a sinker type.
Yes.
A sinker type fastball.
His fastball has movement. He is a very sidearmy pitcher.
And
As there is
there's
a high fastball for ball 3.
3-1 count here. We could see, a 3-0 count here. I would be very surprised if we see another 3-0 hack like we did for Zach Shepard. And
As
there's
he takes
strike
the
one.
fastball. Ooh.
Strike one on a fastball over the plate. As we have a 3-1 count here, trying to do damage. This is the count where if you get a good pitch to handle, you do something with it.
Kovac has stopped going from the wind-up, even though there's no
And
runners
there's
on,
ball
but now
4.
there is a runner on. Very
Baulko-
interesting strategy by the pitcher.
Baulko now has a runner on one with none outs. With Zach Shepard. My bad. One out. Baulko has a runner on one with one out here. With Zach Shepard stepping up to the plate. Who
Very hot hitter.
Who early in the game did hit a 2-run home run. Let's see if he can come through in this at-bat.
Judging by his previous swings in his bat, his confidence has not gone too high.
And then
the
first
swing.
swing again. Another slow ground into John Collins. He's going to try and make that go foul, but it doesn't. And a beautiful play to get the out at first. to
Good
get
play by
Shepard
the
out.
catcher.
Although that does get rid of the force play, Cronulla now have 2 out.
Very close ball on the line.
We did see John Collins there trying to see if that would go foul, but unfortunately the
Good
ball
call by the
did
veteran
stay
catcher.
fair.
Good call by the veteran catcher.
We have seen other catchers would have just let that go, would have just let that try to spin foul, but that ball was set on stopping there and just spinning. As with the first pitch, just outside
Just
for
outside.
ball 1.
Some of his fastballs cut and sink.
They
I don't
do.
know if it's intentional or it's just
I'm not
how he
too-
grips the ball.
I'm not too sure if he actually has a separate pitch as a sinker, and then he's got the fastball, And there's a fastball drive. Driving into left field. 2 outs. Runners are going.
Zane camped under it. And that
Zane is camped
the
under
third
that.
out.
And the 3rd out for Cronulla in the top of the 7th.
Oh wait. There's no one in the chat. No game changer was wrong. No game changer was wrong. No game changer was wrong. Game changer said it was 2-1. Whatever, we had the rock pro. I listened to Saturday. We had the tick every night. Alright, we have 100 viewers!
This may be a new pitcher for the Baulkham Hills. I can't tell.
does
No, it's
not
not.
believe
It is
so,
not.
no.
No, it's not. But he now has a splitter apparently. A split
No,
finger fastball.
we did see the split finger
we
and a
did?
beautiful
Okay.
throw from Jack Dormer from his knees.
On the money.
We'll see if Cronulla try to test his arm in this inning if they do get base runners on.
The 9-hole Zane Ross. I've seen this situation many times with Zane. I would not be surprised if he bunts and steals 2 bases here.
Zane Ross here, the 3rd baseman, is playing in to negate that bunt that they could be expecting here.
There is now an issue somewhere. Oh, there's a ball on the infield.
A ball, missed all the way from the Baulkham Hills
From the
bullpen.
Baulkham Hills bullpen in left field.
And there is more action in the bullpen, for that matter to say.
It's a little bit embarrassing, isn't it?
To have it all the way down near the Cronulla. And there's a drive to the second
Up the
baseman.
middle.
Gloved. He takes his time.
and he fires a strike over to first base.
He looked like he almost didn't get that throw off in time. He tried to be
Zane is that quick.
Zane Ross is a very quick base runner. As we flip over the order to Jake McKenzie, who doubled over Phoenix McFarlane's head last at bat.
He is 3 for 3. Let's see if he can keep his perfect day going.
As the pitcher comes set. There's the first pitch.
It's a
Left
good
up.
take.
McKenzie, a very aggressive hitter here, trying to look for anything he can handle, especially with Kim on deck, another very powerful hitter. And there's a fastball, almost hits him for ball 2.
Seemed like he almost leant into that a bit with his elbow.
He was contemplating staying in there, but then he decided to opt out last minute.
With how hot he's been swinging it, I would trust him to get the hit here.
Might help if he does get hit. And there's a
It's a
big healthy
swing.
hack for the first strike of the at-bat. The count 2-1 here. Score is tied at 4. The bottom of the 7th. And there's another healthy
swing.
hack.
Late, very late on a fastball inside.
Another healthy hack, though, from Jake McKenzie. He's trying to replicate what he did last at bat. As LV comes set. And there's a ball
Bounced fastball.
in the dirt that looked like that could have been the split finger there. As he's worked amazing at bat to get to 3-2 here.
Crowd really getting into the game now.
As LV gets set, the payoff pitch. A ball
ball
thrown
four.
away.
Great at bat by the young shortstop.
Popped out of the glove of Dormer. We've seen that a couple times tonight.
Wonder if it's a new glove or he's just having one of those days.
Yeah. As Cronulla now have a base runner on first, as
there's a mound, is
Phil Hammer comes out to have a chat to his pitcher. Cronulla with 1 out and a runner on first. It seems to be no pitching change here. Just a quick mountain visit from Hammer, as we saw from Studdo, just to regather his pitcher. As we see Kobe Roberts coming back from the pen. We might see an appearance from him in the coming innings.
Kobe Roberts was a two-way player in college.
He was.
He played mainly first base with a little bit of third base.
Rodano Kim and ball one. Mackenzie, back pick. Mackenzie gets in there with a leap. Rodano Kim up to bat.
As that is ball one for the young second baseman.
As Kim takes ball one, we might see Mackenzie getting a bit more aggressive here, trying to steal second base. This is a very
Very healthy lead, leaning to the right.
and a
fakes the go.
and a good block by Dormer. This is a very strong top three hitters for Cronulla, leading off with Mackenzie, then going to Kim, then Campbell.
We are flying through this game. It is the bottom of the seventh, and it is only 7:52.
We are going through this game very quick. It's been a very fast-paced game.
Yes.
As Mackenzie takes a healthy lead over at first base. LV comes set.
He's leaning on his right leg.
And a pick off. And he gets back there safely with a Superman dive.
I think it's the first time I've seen him get dirty all day.
We'll see who does the washing. We'll see who does the washing at his home.
Well, judging by how he's about 25, I think he might be doing his own washing.
Yeah. And another healthy lead. A very big lead.
Very big lead.
And another pick off attempt. But he's back
safe.
there with another dive.
Making it look easy with his massive lead.
That's what helps Mackenzie. He's very agile. A very agile base runner and baseball player. As a 2-0 count here to Kim. LV comes set. Another healthy lead at first. A step back.
And
A step
Ladano
off.
calls time.
Kim calls time, forcing Mackenzie back to the bag.
It's going to mess up LV's timing.
That could be the right play for Kim there, as LV was holding for a long time.
This is a quick pitch, and it's ball three.
Kim watches another fastball go by him up in the zone. As LV tries to shake off that pitch.
I would not be surprised if Mackenzie takes off here on a 3-0 count.
A 3-0 count here. We could see a stolen base.
No lead at all. And it's just an
it's ball
immediate
four.
insta-take.
Ball 4, immediate take from Kim. Kim here, couple good at bats tonight. We see Mitch Driver coming out to grab his gear, contributing with the team.
And there's another mound visit.
As Hammer comes out, and he will have to pull his pitcher this time. As Baulkham Hills goes to a pitching change here. We are currently unaware who is now pitching. We will give you insights in a moment.
I believe a Chris Rofe is pitching, if he has 2 zeros as his number.
That does look to be Chris Rofe.
Yes, that is Chris Rofe.
Chris Rofe, also a Blue Sox player. Campbell should be well round him, as he is a fellow teammate.
Yes. Sorry for the intermission. One of our commentators' dads is a bit of a weirdo.
We do have Rofe on the mount here, the double
we do.
zeros.
Very nice jersey, very nice number.
It is.
00.
He is one of Michael Campbell's brothers, sorry, not brothers, teammates at the Blue Sox.
Yes.
So you would expect Campbell to be all around his pitches.
But Rofe probably knows how to pitch to him. But we'll see.
Rofe touching 90s we have seen.
Wow.
We should be expecting some heat this at bat.
Doesn't look to be throwing 90, but maybe just because it's his warm-up, he hasn't tried
Maybe.
guessing it yet.
As Campbell steps up to the plate here with one out in the bottom of the 7th with a runner on first and second for Cronulla, trying to capitalise here. Campbell here, although he does like the lefty-lefty matchups, I do believe he can benefit here from the righty-lefty.
Kobe Roberts and Michael Campbell, known as fastball hitters. And Kobe especially likes the velocity, who is on deck.
Very strong top 4 for Cronulla here.
There's a pick-off.
Pick-off. Almost a balk. Could be contemplated as a balk. Very well duked out by Mackenzie there over at second base.
He's got the pitcher
The pitcher timed up. As Campbell
the pitcher conscious of him.
and the takeoff, his takeoff, and it's a double steal. The throw down to second, and he's in there.
There's no one there.
As Mackenzie thinks of going home, but holds at third. An amazing double steal there.
And that was also a strike.
An amazing double steal there, executed by Cronulla.
Most hitters in first grade would be nervous now that they've taken a strike, not Michael Campbell.
Michael Campbell is cool, calm, and collected here.
He could do damage at any count.
With the Baulkham Hills infield in here, trying to not let in a run. As
Good
there's
take.
ball 1.
Good take by the veteran centre fielder.
1-1 count here. Baulkham Hills have moved all their infield in. They're trying to keep that tie going into the 8th inning. With one out here, there's not really a chance for a double play. As there's ball 2 taken down.
Almost would be smart to walk the veteran.
It
Yeah,
could-
to the
it-
young,
it could be,
free
but-
swinger of Kobe Roberts.
But then you do have the stress of if Kobe Roberts does get hold of one, that ball will be fly. And they do
intentionally walk him.
Campbell. Campbell is intentionally walked, and Kobe Roberts will get a bases loaded opportunity here with one out. Let's see if he can do some damage after his fellow teammate getting intentionally walked.
I do also believe that one of the commentators can tell the future. This is the second time he has done this.
This is the second time he has.
Once in second grade and once in first grade.
As Kobe steps in now, trying to do a job. As there's the first pitch, called a strike on a breaking ball.
Kobe has been struggling with the off-speed since coming back, but sometimes he has looked very confident with it.
Baulkham Hills has now moved their middle infielders back to turn the double play as they do have one out. I believe that is why they did walk Michael Campbell. And there's a
He takes
big hack,
another
a
hack
big
on an
healthy
inside
hack.
off-speed.
This might work out for Baulkham Hills, walking the veteran and power hitter Michael Campbell. Let's see if Roberts can come through here. I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to an off-speed pitch here. And they go fastball down the middle, ground out the middle. Will they get a double play? The base is tagged at
And the
second.
intentional walk works out for Baulkham Hills. And they turn the double play.
Baulkham Hills gets out of the inning after the smart choice of intentionally walking Michael Campbell.
Very unlucky night for the young Kobe Roberts with that triple play in his last at bat and that double play.
Unfortunate for the youngin, grounding and lining into unfortunate situations. as we have Howard coming up here. Howard's had a very good game at the plate and in the field, making some vital plays and driving in some extra runs for Baulkham Hills. As we have the same pitcher, Luke Kovacs, on the mound for Cronulla. He comes set for his first batter of the inning. And there's ball one. A fastball that zips by him up around the head. Top of the 8th here. We've gone through this game very quick. And there's ball 2.
Very good pitch on the inside.
Very good pitch. Looked to be a change-up. It is only just past 8 and we're in the top of the 8th here. It's been a very good pitching duel from both sides. And there's a drive to center field. Campbell's camped under it and easily makes the grab.
We've got one out in the top of the 8th. Are we really that loud? Are we loud?
McCarthy up here as he watches strike over the plate. As there's a drive into the left centre gap.
Zane is
Rambled up by Zane Ross.
Cronulla may have the best defensive outfield in the whole of State League in first grade.
As Jack Dormer steps up again, trying to make up for his last couple ABs. 2 quick outs here for Cronulla in the top of the 8th. Jack Dormer in the 6th hole as he watches ball 1 just past the outside corner. And there's ball 2, very close call, down and in.
Ball 2.
And there's strike 1.
On a
Beautiful.
well-placed off-speed in the inside corner.
Beautifully placed by Luke Kovac there. And there's another off-speed.
Off-speed.
Just laid off.
2-1 to make the count 3-1.
Just laid off there by Jack Dormer.
Very confident in his off-speed.
As there's another one for the fastball. Strike 2. Jack Dormer wanted the walk there. He wanted the walk there. He was looking for it. It's a full count here.
Full count, 2 out. Looking to do some damage.
No, strike 3. This is strike 3 on Dormer. He hasn't had the best day at the plate tonight.
The Sharks might not even need either Kobe or Cambo to come in to pitch.
They may do. It is a tied game here. They really need to get up this inning.
Andy, what I do?
Welcome back. We are in the bottom of the 8th here.
As the ball tries to take a head off as Coach Studdo goes and gets it.
Very sportsmanlike that man is.
Yes. As we enter the bottom of the 8th.
Peter Baker leading the inning off for Cronulla as Jack Dormer regathers himself after an ugly strikeout last inning. And a direct throw over, unable to be picked by the shortstop.
Baker could at any moment go yard.
The wind has died down here,
It
so
really has.
I wouldn't be surprised to see more leverage to his pull side this AB.
Yes.
As we say that the wind does come
yes,
back.
my blanket did just get lifted.
Baker steps into the box here.
Looking to do some damage, get some base runners on for Cronulla Sharks.
And it's a foul ball. Hard hit into the
Good
car
swing
park.
by Peter Baker. Definitely looking to pull the ball.
And
it hits him in the
there's a
shin.
slider that comes in and gets him just on what looked to be the calves.
In this situation, that may hurt, but it's big for Cronulla Sharks. And he throws his bat at the dugout.
He's
taking
not
off his
happy with
teammate's
that.
head.
Chris Rofe with a hit batter there. Stutto coming to the plate just to make sure. And we've got a pinch runner here for Peter Baker. Mitch Driver makes an appearance here in first grade. As we see the pinch runner, Mitch Driver, come in here for Lachlan Ross, the DH.
Lachlan Ross, a good
And a pickoff
attempt.
He's back there easily.
Rowe thinking he's going to be a very confident runner, being a pickoff.
Mitch Driver not getting too far off the bag, not to get picked off, although he does take an extra step off. And another
He tries to pick off again.
but he's back with ease again. And they try to put the tag on it, he's getting up, but he keeps that finger on.
Mitch Driver, not known as the fastest runner, but can definitely hit.
2 pickoffs to start the at-bat for Lachlan Ross here.
Are you right?
I've got to make up a bit.
Seriously?
And a bunt, but laid off.
Luckily, Mitch did not take off.
He's got a lot faster than what he was.
Strike one.
That's cheeky boy.
Mitch Driver leading off first base here
Taking a
with
big
Rofe.
lead.
And a good
Good
take,
take.
on a filthy off-speed pitch, starting middle and ending down and away.
That is what an off-speed usually does.
Not all of them. Lachlan Ross
Okay.
stepping back in here for a 1-0 count. Mitch Driver looking aggressive. And a bunt.
A bunt
And
attempt.
it's at him.
It comes up. Almost hitting him for ball 2.
Bubbled out of the glove of Dormer again. I'm not too sure what's going on there. We now have 2-1 on Lachlan Ross. Mitch Driver looking very aggressive again.
He takes off.
And there's the pass ball.
There's a pass ball. He could go through. He could go through.
But he holds up.
Yeah, holds up too. Very
Stays
smart
at-
play.
Stays at second. Doesn't want to.
With exceptional speed.
Doesn't want to risk being the first out at third there. We all know that is a big no-no in the baseball world, being the first or third out at third base.
And being a very confident hitter with a 3-1 count, probably a smart call.
As Rofe comes set.
Breaks a slider for ball 4.
Popped out of the glove of Dormer again. Rofe not too sharp tonight. And the young Matt Trainer steps up again. He's had an exceptional game so far. Let's see if he can add on.
I believe he's 2 for 2 with a walk.
I believe so.
believe.
Matt Trainer steps in. This isn't the first ABL pitcher he's faced.
And it definitely won't be the last.
Mitch Driver dancing at second, trying to get the pitcher's attention.
Cronulla with runners on first and second.
Another bunt. And he lays it down.
And it's get down. That and they got two. He's going to beat this out, and they get the out at second.
Smart play by the pitcher. Very strong arm.
That works out. That works out in the mid-ground for both teams because Cronulla doesn't lose a runner, but they do lose that runner in scoring position.
It does leave the option for Matthew Trainer to steal second base.
Baulkham Hills were ready for that there, as we did see the corner infielders playing on the grass.
John Collins comes up to the plate.
With Mitch Driver on third base and Matthew Trainer on first. Looking to do damage here.
John trying to get his first hit of the night. Would be a big situation if he did today.
He takes a long... and a pick off to first. Matthew Trainer back in there easy with a hard tag from Sheppy.
Bunk's giving him a little tap on the bum.
Bunk's communicating. The first base coach communicating to his runner. As Rofe sets in for the pitch.
Mitch Driver takes a decent lead off third base.
As there's a strike drived into right centre. Mitch Driver's going to be tagged up. That's going to be caught. He's tagging. He's going home. There's going to be a play at the plate. And he's going to be in there. He's going to be in there standing up with a wild throw from David Candelas, the right fielder.
Did you see those legs run, how fast they were?
A speedy choice from Mitch.
Alright, we get it. I made a mistake.
Right, you did. No, I'm kidding.
A speed demon from Mitch Driver tagging up from third base.
And Matthew Trainer remaining at first base.
A very good position there for John Collins with complete execution on that. That's exactly what Cronulla needed to get ahead in the bottom of the eighth.
Zane Ross, that confident in bunting, he may even lay down a 2-out bunt.
We did see that in the under-18s this morning of Aiden Ross.
Aiden Roach. we did see that. That wasn't planned though.
That was not planned. That we have been told that was a normal play.
That yes,
there was
nothing
no
on
sign on, and he put a bunt down with 2 outs
to end the game as
in
well.
the bottom of the 7th. Fortunately, the game was called after that, but that could have sent us into the next inning. As Cronulla have a 5-4 lead here, with Zane Ross up. Matthew Trainer looking very aggressive on the base pass. On the base path. And then another foul off to the left side of the field.
Zane Ross with a very flat swing.
The left-handed hitters of Cronulla seem to be a little bit late on the Baulkham Hills pitching staff tonight.
I wonder why that would be.
Ross steps up here with an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Runner on first for Cronulla. And there's an off speed and a good take. A very good take from
0-2 count.
Very good take from Zane Ross there. If Zane Ross gets on here, it would be very good. Because that flips back over to the top of the Cronulla lineup. As Ralph, and he throws a strike, and it's foul off to the left side of the field again.
Good at bat by the young Zane Ross.
Rofe there, having a lengthy hold, trying to throw off the batter's timing. Rofe has changed his timing up a little bit here, trying to throw the Cronulla batters off. Rofe comes set. And Zane Ross takes ball 3. Ball 2. Sorry. Wouldn't bat. He's had this at bat. Falling down 0-2, fouling off a couple pitches, then working back to 2-2.
Matthew Trainer taking a very small lead from first base.
Not trying to go anywhere. And there's a curveball.
Good.
Called ball 3, very close.
Rofe did not seem very happy about that.
Rofe wanted that.
I personally thought that was a mile off the plate, but
that did look a little outside, but
yes.
Rofe did want that.
It is 3-2 and 2 out, so Matthew Trainer will be on the move.
You would think so. A very good at bat from Zane Ross here.
First baseman has
is playing back.
And Matthew Trainer is off. And it's
It's a
ball
ball
four
four.
on the inside corner of the
With a
plate.
great take on a slider
A
inside.
very good at bat from Zane Ross there, falling down 0-2 to then draw a walk.
We now have speed all over the bases with their leadoff hitter, who has been hot the entire night, Jake McKenzie, up. This could be a crucial at bat.
As Jake McKenzie steps up with 2 out here, Cronulla has runners on first and second with 2 out. This is where they need to capitalise and put a couple insurance runs on. We do see Kobe Roberts coming back from the pen as he takes
High slider.
ball one, up and in.
Kobe Roberts has been performing very well in first grade on the mound as well as in the box.
We may see a close from him in the top of the 9th. As Rove comes set.
Matthew Turner taking a very small lead even though no one's holding him on.
And there's ball 2, up and in again.
Rofe, set.
The 2-0 pitch here for McKenzie, looking to do damage on this pitch here. And there's a fastball driven to centre field. That
may
might drop
drop.
into Phoenix McFarlane. That's going to drop.
And Matthew Trainer running third.
Going to be a play at the plate,
And
but
he's
he's
safe.
set it up, and he's going to take off for second, and he's in there.
He's out at second.
They called him out at second base.
There's one still does score though.
Matthew Trainer does score to lengthen the lead to 6-4. A close play at second base for Jake McKenzie, unfortunately being called out.
Jake McKenzie did go 4 for 4 with a walk tonight. Great night for him.
Very good night for Jake McKenzie there with a clutch single there to put another run on. And I do believe we will see
Kobe Roberts is going on the mound.
coming onto the mound.
And Lockie Ross is going to second. And Mitch Driver is at first.
We will see Lachlan Ross come into the field now.
Sorry, Lachlan Ross is going to third base.
We see Mitch Driver has now come into the game. He is at first base now. And I believe the rest of the field stays the same. Yep.
Yes. The only defensive changes are Mitch Driver to first base out of the bench. And Lachlan Ross going to third base from DH. And Kobe Roberts obviously going to the mound from third base.
A very strong team on for Cronulla here. Let's see what Baulkham Hills can come up with in the top of the 9th. They need to score 2 here to send this game to the bottom of the 9th. As we come into the top of the 9th here, we have a pitching change for Cronulla. Kobe Roberts is now on the mound. We also have defensive changes of Lachlan Ross going to third base and Mitch Driver coming in to play first.
Welcome. Don Collins going to the mound, trying to figure out what pitches we're throwing. And former Cronulla Shark Kurt Eden will be leading off the inning.
Kurt Eden, the 7-hole, trying to get on and give back.
This is not the part of the order that you want to be having in the top of the 9th.
Give back, fight back against his old team to try and get base runners on for Baulkham Hills to
He came up clutch last at bat with
shorten
a
the
single
deficit.
and a 2-run double.
And there's a
Two-run
first
single.
pitch strike. The first pitch Kobe Roberts has thrown. Fastball painted for a strike on the outside corner. That is what we love to see. Cronulla would love to see that as well. And they come another fastball popped up, and that's fouled over the back. As it almost collides with a little kid.
A 2-year-old, about a foot away from his head.
Done. And Kobe Roberts here with an 0-2 count.
Has many rooms to do whatever he wants.
And he comes
There's a
off
slider
with a ground ball to first. Mitch Driver gathers, flips, And there's one out.
There's one out in the top of the ninth for Kobe Roberts.
Kobe Roberts does the bits for himself there, covering first base on a ground ball to Mitch Driver.
If Kobe Roberts does complete this save, this would be his 3rd or 4th save of the season already. He has
Yes.
been the closer for this Cronulla team.
He closed against the Orioles. I believe he closed against Ryde.
Yes.
And now
He closed against Ride twice, I
he
believe.
threw, because he threw Wednesday night and the Saturday.
I believe so.
One out here in the top of the ninth. As there's a first pitch swing, Phoenix taking on that different approach than the other more passive Baulkham Hills hitters.
The Baulkham Hills hitters are becoming more aggressive now, knowing that it's down to their last inning.
This could be a little too late for them though.
It really could be, yes.
0-1 count to Phoenix McFarlane as he takes ball 1 that just slips under John Collins.
A good off speed by Kobe Roberts.
Smart pitch there as McFarland was very aggressive on that first pitch fastball. He might have saw something with his head getting taken off, so he decided to throw that off speed there.
Just poorly.
Another fastball spiked in the dirt, nothing much. The catcher Collins can.
Kobe Roberts collecting himself.
As McFarlane works in the bat here, working back from 0-1 down to now 2-1. Cronulla have one out in the inning. As Phoenix takes ball 3,
Perfectly spotted pitch. But
just outside.
ball 3.
Just outside. Missing. A 3-1 count here. I wouldn't be surprised if Phoenix tries to find his pitch and do damage with it. And he gets a fastball up in the zone. Draws a walk to bring up Luke Clapson, the 9-hole.
A good at bat by the young centre fielder.
As Luke Clapson steps up here, this could be what Baulkham Hills needs here. A little bit of a 1-out rally to flip over to the top order. That 2-3-4 in their lineup is very deadly at the moment. As there's a first pitch strike from Kobe Roberts, a beautiful fastball. As he comes set, ball 1 just outside. Phoenix looking very aggressive, but not too. He's getting back swiftly once the ball is being thrown back, as he does know Collins has quite an arm on him. And there's a big hack.
Big pitch by him for strike 2.
A 1-2 count here. He's, as we've said before, he's got a lot of freedom here. He can
really
almost
does,
go
yes.
to anything.
He has that good command of his off speed. He would be more than certain that he would be throwing off speed here.
And there it is.
There it is. We should go pinch hit in first grade.
As Clapson watches ball 2 down and away on a good off speed.
Phoenix taking a good lead. Ooh.
And that one comes up and in on him, almost clips him, but just misses. A 3-2 count here, good at bat from Clapson.
The Cronulla fan base chirping the Baulko hitter. Getting rowdy.
Kobe getting chance from the Cronulla fans. And there's a pop up, that might land. Kim's sitting under it
It's in the beauty.
with ease.
Baulko may be down to their last out.
Cronulla have 2 out here, with Jacob Eunice coming up to bat, the leadoff hitter, to see if he can get something going for them. As we said earlier, this is a very quick game. It's just ticked over to 8:26 with 2 outs in the top of the ninth as Phoenix McFarlane takes his lead off first. And there's a pop-up.
This may end the game.
This could be Cronulla's sign. And
that's the game.
And Cronulla fully sweep Baulkham Hills with
the first time ever.
game.
And Cronulla wins 6-4.
What an outing from Cronulla's pitchers.